You ever notice how sometimes the world seems to be watching you only when things go wrong? Yeah, that's what came to my mind when I saw the news. Donald Trump sending a message to Nigeria. Boom, everywhere. Headlines, Twitter, Facebook, people talking. Some were angry, some were clapping, some just confused. And I thought, wait, what can this moment teach me about success? See, I'm not here to do politics. I'm here to talk about growth, about life, about how sometimes success doesn't come quietly. It comes when attention finds you, whether you like it or not. Trump's message, that whole guns blazing talk, was bold. He called out Nigeria. He said things about persecution, religion, and leadership. And the whole world started looking at us differently again. Nigeria the topic, Nigeria trending, Nigeria spotlighted. And I sat back thinking, this is exactly how life plays out. When you're rising, when you're building, when you're trying to win, something or someone will call your name. Sometimes with praise, sometimes with fire, sometimes with misunderstanding. And that's where real success begins, in how you respond. Nigeria responded, calm, firm. We reject that claim. We are not intolerant. We know who we are. And right there, lesson number 1 hit me. Own your narrative. When life tries to define you, don't panic. Don't let the headlines of others become the story of your soul. Speak up, respond with truth, show your work. Because if you don't own your story, someone else will write it for you. You see, that's how success works too. People might say, he's not doing well, she's not growing fast enough, they don't have what it takes. And if you keep quiet, those words become your reality. But when you stand up, when you say, no, that's not me, here's who I am, here's what I stand for, that's when you take control. Now let me tell you something personal. There was a time in my own journey when people said, he's wasting his time. They didn't see the late nights, they didn't see the planning, they didn't see the faith. All they saw was the waiting. But one day, one moment, one story, and everything changed. Because the world finally looked. The spotlight came, and I was ready. That's lesson number 2. Be ready before the spotlight comes. Trump didn't just talk, he said, be ready for action. Whether you agree with him or not, that line hit me hard. Because readiness is everything. If opportunity came knocking today, would you be ready? Would your character be ready? Would your skills be ready? Would your heart be ready? Don't wait for the announcement before you start building. By the time the world starts watching, it's already too late to prepare. Preparation is quiet, but results make noise. Then I saw the backlash. Different opinions, different voices, some attacking, some defending. And I thought, wow, that's pressure. And Nigeria still had to hold its head high, still had to govern, still had to respond. That's lesson number 3. Stay calm under pressure. Success will test you with public storms. Sometimes it's your boss. Sometimes it's your family. Sometimes it's social media. People will talk. They'll question your motives. They'll misinterpret your silence. But the key is calmness, because calmness is control. You can't lead what you can't stay calm about. Look, I've learned that greatness isn't proven in peace, it's proven in storms. When everything is loud and you can still think. When everyone's watching and you still move with grace. Then I started thinking deeper. This whole event, it wasn't just about Trump or Nigeria. It was about perception, about visibility, about power. Nigeria suddenly mattered again on the world stage. That's lesson number 4. Visibility matters. You can be good and invisible, and nobody will know. You can be talented and hidden, and nobody will care. Visibility is not vanity. Visibility is impact. If your work is good, let it be seen. If your voice is powerful, let it be heard. If your story can help someone, tell it. And I'll tell you what I did. I stopped hiding my progress. I started sharing my lessons. Because your visibility might be the permission someone else needs to start. Now, let's talk about responsibility. When a nation gets called out, it's forced to reflect. Whether the message was fair or not, it becomes a mirror. And that's lesson number 5. Reflection is part of growth. Sometimes criticism is not your enemy. It's a mirror. It's uncomfortable, but it reveals what needs work. The best leaders, the best creators, the best dreamers, they don't fight feedback, they study it. They ask, what can I learn from this? So let me ask you, what's your Trump moment? What situation called you out? What challenge forced you to grow? What pressure made you look at yourself differently? That's your mirror moment. Don't run from it. Use it. Because that's the thing about success. It doesn't always come dressed as applause. Sometimes it comes dressed as confrontation. Sometimes it comes with critics. Sometimes it comes with headlines you didn't write. But every time, it comes with a choice to react or to rise. I choose to rise, and I know you will too. You see, Nigeria's story isn't over. It's still unfolding, and so is yours. Don't let one message define you. Don't let one failure end you. Don't let one misunderstanding stop you. Because your response, that's your power. Your calm, that's your weapon. Your readiness, that's your edge. Your story, that's your legacy. And maybe, just maybe, this whole trending topic isn't about politics at all. Maybe it's about perspective. Maybe it's a reminder that the world will notice you eventually. And when it does, you better be standing tall, prepared, and unapologetic. That's the heart of success, to be visible, to be steady, to be true. So as I close today's chronicle, I'll leave you with this. Be the kind of person who responds with purpose, not panic. Be the kind of leader who prepares in silence and performs in storms. Be the kind of dreamer who owns their story no matter who's watching. Because someday, someone will call your name too. And when they do, make sure the world sees the best version of you. And this has been another episode of Success Chronicles. If this message spoke to you, share it. Drop a comment. What did you learn from Trump's message to Nigeria? And more importantly, what message are you sending to the world right now? Until next time, stay grounded, stay ready, and stay winning.